Vince Vaughn's not called Mr. Sunshine for nothing. The Hollywood comedian is probably one of the most down-to-earth guys movie news has met. And so it's no wonder he's constantly surrounded by friends, both on and off the set.
Take this. Go ahead. Jeez. I mean, you can't. It's all the time. Try to get, you see, I can't.
No one wants to listen to a three-legged parrot, okay? Go ahead.
Vince recently was in Australia to promote his latest comedy, Couples Retreat, which he also wrote and produced, we think, as an excuse to hang out with some buddies. Firstly, he co-wrote it with longtime pal Jon Favreau. The pair first met in 1993 as co-stars in Rudy. They instantly hit it off, to the point Jon wrote Vince into his then draft screenplay, Swingers. The indie hit also hit it off, and the rest is history. The pair has been casting each other in their films ever since, coupling up for a sixth time in this one.
I was in a car accident once, okay, and it was really scary.
I've been in a car accident too. Have you ever been bit by a shark?
Meanwhile, Vince gave another mate a break. Peter Billingsley first shared the screen with his much taller counterpart 20 years ago. He's produced or starred in all 4 of Vince's own produced films and recently became a partner in his production company. This time, he offered him the director's chair and made the transition an easy one.
Because even though we're friends, it's a unique relationship where you can collaborate and you can work together.
Peter's also a regular in most of Favreau's films, but it doesn't stop there. Another buddy he found himself calling action for was Jason Bateman. The two go way back to 1981, when they worked together as kids on Little House on the Prairie. So maybe Peter's the one to blame for this.
We're still using this mic right here.
Oh, gosh. It is like a doorbell that keeps ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. No one wants to answer the door.
This also is their 4th film together. Can you imagine what it's like on set?
The cold hard facts, they do get sloppy, they get soft, they get soggy. So let's heat them up a little bit.
2 to 2. Go ahead, answer it.
I think I've forgotten the question.
Vince needed one more guy for his jaunt to Bora Bora, and so called upon, another good mate, Faison Love, even writing in a key scene for his loved-up pal.
Now it's a party.
He kept telling me about it, and the next thing I know, I saw it as my name was in a trade during the movie. I was like, I guess we're doing it. Can I read the script? And when I did read the script, I just laughed the whole time.
Both Faison and Jason signed up for the film before the script was written, and you get the impression Vince and Jon weren't holding back in stretching out their characters.
And then we had a straw drawing contest. Clearly, I took the short one. And I had the teabagging sequence.
What does that mean, a teabagging sequence?
Well, a teabagging sequence. Let me map it out for you. Have you seen the film? Somebody pretended my face was a cup, and there was a Speedo that was a tea bag, and he was steeping my face. It was great. Anything for a laugh, right?
Still, it was a small price to pay for spending a month in your own tropical paradise. After flying around the world to find the perfect location, the chosen resort closed down for the entire duration of the production.
It was pretty great because it's famous for those overwater villas. Those things on stilts, and really in the floor, they have a big piece of glass, and you look down and you see fish swimming under your villa. So it's like a fish tank on your floor. And so everybody from the grips to, every person on the crew was staying in these amazing things. So it was pretty easy to recruit crew for this movie.
But as idyllic as it sounds, there were logistical challenges for the production.
Just getting supplies to and from where we were shooting was really, really difficult. The electricity outlets and stuff. I mean, there was a lot of challenging sides from the technical side of the filmmaking that were difficult. And then for us, it became like summer camp for the first 3.5 weeks that we were there, because everyone would meet at the same dining hall, and you were around each other constantly, which was actually turned out to be a good thing, I think, for the movie, except for Jason, who wanted to be mean to people and belittle them.
Which brings us back to what Vince and his movies are all about.
I've always made my movies for people, and I think people know the difference. I've always, whether it's Wedding Crashers or Swingers or The Breakup or Old School or Dodgeball, I don't mean to list a lot of hits and intimidate you, but I always try to make movies that are relatable for what people are really going through in life, and then find an overcommitted version, which is the comedy. I know you weren't in it, so it's hard for you to hear about it.
I got to see that film. I keep hearing great.
And then for this movie, I wanted to do something that really made the case for marriage and for kids and for friendship. Not that everything's easy, not that there's not problems, but you got to try to have some fun and have some laughs with each other, and this is what's great about it.
Welcome to Eden, your itinerary.
Couple skill building at 6 a.m.?
I think there's a misunderstanding here. We signed up for the fun stuff.
You either partake of the entire package or have none of it.
For the complete and new episodes, tune in to Showtime Movie News every Tuesday and Thursday night.